There are roughly 30,000 illegal migrants in hotels around the country. As we know, the vast majority are young males. These men are not desperate asylum seekers. They are not irregular migrants. They are illegal migrants, and they should be treated as such. Spreading them across the country into unsuspecting communities is pure insanity. Ask yourselves honestly, if a hotel at the bottom of your road was suddenly filled overnight with young foreign males who have entered the country almost entirely unchecked, would you be happy for your teenage daughter to go out after dark? This is not racist, far right, or whatever else. It's a reality, one we must start to deal with. If you, I will give way.
Thank the honourable member for giving way. Does he agree with me that women across the country face very difficult situations working home at night, and often the tone of debate is incredibly important to maintain our safety in all situations?
I thank the honourable member for her question. I don't think the tone of the debate is in any way relevant to this. What's relevant to this is what the government does to protect the interests of the British people. Send the following message and the boats will stop. If you come to the UK illegally, you won't be met with luxury accommodation. What will the British government do to you? 2 words: detain, deport. This is the only way. Thank you.
The chamber buzzed with tension as a Reform MP took to the podium, launching into a fiery anti-migrant speech. Their rhetoric, aimed at stoking fears and painting migration as a national crisis, began to echo through the room. Just as the speech seemed to gather momentum, Labour MPs intervened, their voices cutting through the narrative. The interruption was swift and calculated, with Labour representatives calling out inaccuracies and challenging the Reform MP's divisive language. This kind of rhetoric, one Labour MP interjected, does nothing but sow discord among communities already struggling to find common ground. The back and forth quickly escalated, with jeers and cheers filling the air, showcasing the deeply polarised perspectives within the room. The Labour faction argued that the MP's stance ignored the economic and social contributions of migrants, framing migration as a cornerstone of the nation's development. They cited studies and first-hand accounts of migrant families who had enriched the fabric of society. Meanwhile, the Reform MP, undeterred, doubled down on their position, painting a picture of overwhelmed public services and economic strain. The debate highlighted a stark divide, with Labour accusing the Reform MP of fear-mongering and exploiting complex issues for political gain. As the Speaker of the House struggled to maintain order, the scene became emblematic of the broader political climate. While some MPs called for unity and productive dialogue, the heated exchange underscored the challenges of finding consensus on contentious topics. For many watching, the interruption signalled Labour's unwillingness to let such narratives go unchallenged, a stand against the normalisation of anti-migrant sentiment in public discourse. In the end, the moment reflected more than just a clash of policies. It was a battle over the soul of the nation's identity and its approach to inclusivity and fairness.